In my experiment, I will be trying to determine how best to clean a penny, in Sprite, Diet Pepsi, or Diet Coke. If 3 pennies are placed in 3 different liquids, then the penny that is placed in Diet Pepsi will be the cleanest. My dependent variable is the liquid in each cup, and my independent variables are everything else.
To conduct this experiment, I used 3 plastic cups, a marker to label them, 3 dirty pennies, Sprite, Diet Dr. Pepper, and Diet Coke.
Now I'm going to put the pennies in the cups. This is penny number 1, front and back. It's pretty dirty. It's going to go in the Sprite. This is penny number 2, front and back. It's also pretty dirty. It's going to go in the Diet Coke. And this is penny number 3. It, like the others, is dirty. It's going to go in the cup with the Diet Pepsi. Okay, it's been 30 minutes since I put the pennies in the cups, so let's go ahead and check on them. This is penny number 1. It was in the Sprite. That was penny number 2. It's in the Diet. This is penny number 3. It was in the Diet Pepsi. Penny number 1 looks a lot cleaner than it was. Here's the front. Here's the back. Penny number 2 is still pretty dirty. And penny number 3 is still about the same. So it really only looks like penny number 1 has changed even a little. So I'm going to go ahead and put them back in the cups. And we'll check on them again in 30 minutes. Stop. Okay, so now it has been 1 hour since I put all the pennies in the cups. So we're going to check on them again. This is penny number 1. It was in the Sprite. I think it definitely looks cleaner. Here's the front, and there's the back. This is penny number 2 in the Diet Coke. Here's penny number 2, front and back. I think it looks a little bit cleaner, but not by much. And penny number 3. Nice. So there's the back. And there's the front. I also think it looks a little bit cleaner. So that has been 1 hour, and I guess we'll check on them again in another hour. So the pennies have been in for 2 hours now. Let's go check on them again. This is going to be the final time we check on them. End of my experiment. There's penny number 1. It was in the Sprite for 2 hours. There we go. Penny number 2. And penny number 3. So, it looks like penny number 1 is pretty clean. Penny number 2 is still pretty dirty. Well, one side is kind of clean. And penny number 3 is still pretty dirty. Stop.
After observing my data, I was able to determine that Under the circumstances that I created in my experiment, penny number 1, which was in the Sprite, was cleaned the most thoroughly.